Hello. I spent so much time with Father Bob over 20 years. I feel I can auto-generate an AI chat between him and me regarding today. Bob, you're dead. Do you want a state funeral? No. Why not? Oh, I'm not sure about the state and the church colluding in matters spiritual. It worries me. I want a Tibetan sky burial where they take you up the mountain and you're eaten by the birds. Or I could push you out to sea on an iceberg. Oh yes, I'd like that. But Bob, a state funeral, because it's such a rare honour, will really annoy your enemies. So it will be like... needless to say, I had the last laugh. And he'd go, enticing, but still no. And then I'd say, you always said there's no you and me, there's only we. And the great we, or the people who loved you, need a chance to come together and say goodbye. And they're not going to fit on top of that mountain in Tibet. And he'd go, oh, go on, have the state funeral, but no flags. Bob was like a reverse Native American. He thought his soul would be taken away if a camera wasn't pointed at him. But it wasn't because he was vain, it was because he felt such joy and he knew it provided others with such joy, grappling with the important questions of life in an irreverent way. A funny way of being serious, he would say. Now, while he might have been ambivalent about a state funeral, he was always interested, obsessed even, with gauging the success, or otherwise, of projects he was involved in, calling me to ask about podcast download numbers, overnight ratings, book sales, follower counts. So Bob, you'll be delighted to know that the eulogy I tweeted about you was a blockbuster. My biggest ever, 400,000 views, 12,000 likes. I'll read it to you, Bob. Upload it to the cloud that you're no doubt sitting on now. What was Father Bob like privately? Somehow kinder and funnier than he was publicly. We somehow fought non-stop from the moment the record button was pressed in 2003, through documentaries, radio shows and books, right through to filming this year. But we never once fought. More than being kind in a broad brushstroke way, he was kind in small ways. When an elderly congregant couldn't catch the Collingwood matches, he organised tapes from Channel 7 that he would slip to her, along with the Eucharist wafer during communion. Bob was wise as Buddha. He attracted all manner of outcasts, not all pleasant, but he was always open-hearted to those people too. I asked him how he did this and he said, you don't have to like people to love them. When filming, it was an editor's nightmare to cut from the shot before I burst out laughing each time Bob finished a sentence. I never thought Bob would ever stop making me laugh, but with the sad news of his passing, he finally has. Thank you.